Sup guys, it's Chris and back with another update video. It's been 1.5 years since I started learning Japanese, 18 months, whatever. And yeah, the light's a little dim here because I'm only using this lamp that's right in front of me and I'm pointing it at the ceiling because I don't feel like using the light in my room because it's really bright and it's just it's fine with this. It's fine with this. You can see my face and like yeah, like that's kind of all you need. My face and my voice, I guess. I don't know. So I mean, I guess stuff's happened in the past couple months. I mean, like there's some stuff I ranted about on Twitter, just stuff that I was stressing about. But I'm feeling a lot better now that I actually got like some sleep last night, and also just kind of not giving a shit about it for now and just playing some video games. But yeah, so I've been doing Japanese. Okay, so basically last month, not last, well, this month, well, it's gonna be last month tomorrow. You know, cousin came over for like 2 weeks, so like my Japanese on during that time was like non-existent, like in terms of doing stuff in Japanese. Like all I did was like play Kingdom Hearts 3 in Japanese and beat it and think that it was a great disappointment. But like, I mean, I did something, I guess. I mean, my Japanese is still okay. Like I can still like I can still understand and stuff. It's just that I'm just so not used to listening to Japanese right now. I mean, not that I'm not used to. It's just that it just feels weird, like just listening to Japanese. I need to watch, like, because I haven't watched any shows in a good while, like whether on Netflix or anime. So I'm probably gonna do that soon. But I'm really hooked on a visual novel right now, so I'm gonna stick to that for now. Um, but yeah, so I'm already getting off track, and we're in the first 2 minutes. Um. So it's late at, it's not late. I mean, it's like 10 o'clock or something. Almost 11. 20 minutes till 11. And when I'm recording this, I just really felt like recording it right now, so I was like, fuck it. So 1.5 years. How do I feel? Am I fluent? No, I'm not. I still use the dictionary very much, the monolingual dictionary, but yes, I fucking look up words all the time. Like, you're not gonna be fluent in 1.5 years. Like the shit that you heard from cats, like it's just no. Like even when I watch Brit versus Japan videos, like he was like, I feel like at that time that he was making that video, like I think he was just like feeling really good about his Japanese at the time, and then probably a little after he made that video, he was probably like, yeah, you know what, I'm probably not as good as I thought I was when I made that video. Like, not like I'm not like throwing shade at him. I'm just saying like just being at this point now, like that's how I feel. Though granted, he worked a lot harder than I did to reach, like, so he was probably at a higher level than I currently am in terms of reading comprehension. At least I don't know about listening, but definitely in reading comprehension he was above me, like in terms of like how much time spent like in Japanese. Like he was better because he did more reading than I did. I've only read like 11 light novels and like some manga and like some stuff on websites. Like I haven't done like a crap ton of reading and like some visual novel stuff, you know. But yeah, so where am I at? I'm like, how do I say this? If you give me another 1.5 year or 2 years, then I'll probably reach the where I could call myself fluent, like comfortably. Like if I like put more time and effort into like increasing my vocabulary and stuff, probably within like 1.5 to 2 years, I could probably say I'm fluent confidently. But at this moment, no. I can say I know Japanese. I can say like I am conversational in Japanese, or like, you know, I can get my point across in Japanese. Like I can talk to people, but not fluent. And also fluent, like after reaching this point, you realize fluent is a really weird word. Like it, because I can talk up there. Because when it comes to like games and stuff, I can talk about it all day. I can talk about it all day. Even in Japanese, I can talk about it. I can talk about it. I know how to talk about it because I listen to so much about it. But we go into like I don't know, like the politics or something. I don't know. I'm just like, what the fuck? Or like when it's like history, don't even get me started on history. Like people's names, I'm like, the fuck? How am I supposed to figure out how to read this shit? The hell? Fuck kanji. Yeah, Japanese names are one of the worst things you will ever have to deal with learning Japanese. Like that is, Japanese names are like so annoying to deal with. Like in terms of like the figuring out the reading and like remembering it. Like it takes me so long to remember the names, man. And even then, I just remember like sort of what the name looks like, and then that's how I remember the name. I don't even remember all the characters in it. I mean, I know that's a lot of people, but like I'm just saying, like it's wow, Japanese names are a pain in the ass. So yeah, so like I can listen just fine. Like I can watch the shows I want to watch just fine. I can play the games I want to play just fine. I can read most of what I want to read just fine. Like I mean, like I mostly just read light novels right now. I also tried reading one book on Kindle, and that was going pretty well. I mean, of course, I had to look up words, but like I was getting understanding like a decent amount of the story, like the story as it progressed. Though it was confusing at times just because of how like when you read it, you realize when you read Japanese, like they don't say the most of the time they don't say who's speaking in like in the writing. Like you kind of have to just know or like assume who is speaking in dialogue, or like, or maybe it's Japanese people, is obvious, because sometimes like there will be someone who says something but then I won't know who said it because it doesn't say who said it, it just has the phrase. And then like basically as the conversation continues on, I'm like, oh okay, so this person said this person said that. And so that happened to me when I was reading like a regular, it was like Shisha no Tame no Ongaku. That was the name of the book, and I haven't finished it, but I'll probably get back to it at some point. So yeah, like I mean, I don't really know what to say. I mean, I'm like, Japanese is okay. I can read manga just fine. I can read light novels without too much of a problem. I mean, I read some on paper of like without, you know, and been able to look up words like through some apps that where you can write the characters and stuff. Man, RTK helps so much with that. And I bought some like more paper light novels, and I'm just like, I'm not getting through them right now because I'm playing a visual novel, but like wow, I have so much to read on paper and also on Kindle. I just have so much I need to read, and that's it's gonna take me a while to get through because I read way slower in Japanese, and it takes way more like mental power, especially if I'm not like ridiculously interested into what I'm reading. Like if I'm reading something and it's like not making like, and if it's like I just can't stop reading, if it's not anything like that, then like when I was reading this one line of Mushoku Tensei, like I read like 4 volumes and like 80% of the 4th volume in like a week. Like I could not stop reading it. And then it happened the same thing with the Rising of the Shield Hero. I think I've mentioned this before, but yeah. So there's that. Also, as an early birthday present, I got this a long time ago. My cousin gave me a fucking sword. There's this. I'm a true weeb now. I just want to point out, I did not buy this. I did not buy this. I did not buy this sword, okay? My cousin gave it to me. And not the cousin who like visited me for like 2 weeks. It was another cousin who has like a bunch of fucking weapons because he likes weapons. He's also likes anime, and he's like, yo, swords and knives and like a bunch of weapons are cool, so he just kind of buys them, and like he just gave me that. Like it was literally out of nowhere. I just come home, he was like, yo, I got a sword for you. And I was like, what? Like he like just gave me the thing, and I grabbed it, and I was like, this is a fucking sword. And I was like, what the hell? So yeah, that happened. Got some new headphones. These are open back. They're not closed back, so they're not noise canceling or anything, just because I prefer open back in general, like for general audio. But I also did buy Bluetooth noise cancel. These are like $54. But I got them at like 40 because there was a flash sale on Amazon. So that's what made me buy it. It's Tautronics. I don't remember what model it was. But I checked reviews, and there was an actual audio test on the noise canceling on this, and it was like comparable to like Bose, you know, the Bose $350 headphones, which I'm not fucking paying for because that's too much fucking money. I don't have money like that. So yeah, I mean, see, the thing is about the noise canceling headphones is that, I mean, and I don't have any problem with these headphones. These headphones are great and everything. Like, my actual thing is not about the headphones, but it's just like, if you're using them for like specifically for learning Japanese, I mean, this is useful for one, if you're trying to block out the sound because you're trying to listen to your weeb shit or actual regular non-weeb Japanese shit. But in my case, it's always weeb shit. So I mean, but or if you're trying to do like, if you're like learning pitch accent and want to shadow and also hear your voice at the same time. You know, if you've seen Matt's video, he did it like, you know, where he puts an earbud with either, was it like the earbud is the one that's connected to the microphone that plays back your voice. I don't remember which one. I don't remember what order it was in. Yeah, but he had this weird method of like being able to listen to yourself as you speak when you're shadowing, in order to adjust your like, and then adjust your pitch accent on the fly and stuff. Me, I don't have a mic that can do that can like play back the audio for me, like the audio of my voice like in real time. So these are the only reason I bought these are just for convenience, for my personal convenience, just because I wanted these. Because New York City trains, bruh. New York City train. I'm telling you, it's not fun. Like, I mean, I'll still fall asleep on the train, but like, I don't want people to bother me, man. Like, these are like the like fucking stay away from me headphones. Because it's like, you have headphones and people stay away from you because they know that you don't want to deal with anybody's shit. Because if not, you wouldn't have those headphones on. So yeah, also they're fucking like, they're comfortable as fuck. Like, yo, bro, I think these are protein ear pads. I fucking love these. They're so comfortable. And so yeah, and also I have like open back, but these like leak out hella sound. Like if I turn up the volume, like probably could hear like beyond my room door, like if I'm watching some like fucking anime or some shit. And honestly, I don't need those moments where like anime where they start fucking moaning or some shit, and then that like hears the door and it sounds like I'm watching porn. So like that's why I have these, because I scroll through things on Twitter and shit, and some of the audio that comes out of that, I don't need it. Like, I don't need someone to be like coincidentally passing by my door and then hear some shit and just be like, bruh, what was that? Like, no. So that's what these are for also, because I can use these on my desktop also if I want to. I just prefer these in general. Like, I just like the audio better on open back. I like open audio. It's like, I don't know, I just do. But these are comfortable as fuck. These are too. It's just the ear pads aren't like, they're not my favorite kind. I mean, they're comfortable, but like they're just a little how do I say it? Like, I guess a bit itchy. I mean, if someone has sensitive ears, they would be really itchy, but these wouldn't. But they're like way bigger, so they actually cover my ear more. I mean, like they go over my ear completely. This also goes over my ears, but it like, since it's noise canceling, it blocks out everything. So like for a long time, it feels like my ears are suffocating. But that's just what it does. Just what comes with like having closed back headphones. So yeah, but yeah. So yeah, I mean, I know I haven't been talking that much about Japanese, but like, let me just tell you guys, I really don't have anything to say all that much, really. Like, I mean, if you're trying to get into immersion-based learning, like, just check some of Matt's videos, check his like overview, like literally in the MIA overview on his website. That is literally all you really have to do. Like, all you really need to do to get better at the language is immerse. Like me, okay, let me tell you. Okay, let's talk about Anki. I haven't even gone to Anki. Was it 2.1? That's the new one. I haven't even moved to that. I have it downloaded. I just haven't touched it because one, I couldn't figure out how to get night mode to work. Now I finally got it to work, and so now I might move to it because I'm not using Anki without night mode. The white mode, that shit blinds me. And you know, I've seen some new add-ons come out. The only reason why I haven't even really touched it is just because, one, I mean, at this point, I don't really see the need for me to use those add-ons. Really, like there's the like the Death Point add-on that just came out. I mean, it feels like while I was doing RTK, that would have been great. But at this point, where I literally just deleted my sentence deck like a couple weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago or so, because I'm just tired of doing sentence cards. Like, I wasn't even doing a lot. Like, I wasn't even doing like more than 20 a day. But I just didn't want to do it. Like, I don't add sentence cards per day. I just add them when I find words that I want to remember, really. And so I have a sentence deck and a vocab deck. So if there's like a specific word I'm trying to remember, then I'll put that in. If it's a word that like is really getting to me, then, you know, I'll make a sentence card for it. But sometimes I might just even just add some vocab words, just because if there's just some words that like really screwing me over that I want to remember. But yeah, like I don't like Anki. Like, I think I don't like Ankiing. Like, it's not that I don't like Anki. It's just that I think I got like RTK killed it for me. Like, I did so much Anki during RTK that I'm just like done. Like, I went so hard on remembering the kanji, dude. Like, I just hate doing reps, honestly. And so like now I made a new sentence and vocab deck. And I'll just add cards time to time. I'll do reviews and just add new cards time to time. Like, when I find stuff that I want to remember. But other than that, like I don't go for like 10 cards a day or something. That's too much stress for me. I have other things to worry about. Like I don't see the point of trying to go for a bunch of cards a day, because I mean, at the end of the day, Anki is a supplement, and as long as I keep immersing, I'll still get to where I want to be just fine. And also, I've also been enjoying myself way more, not having to worry about Anki. So, and that's what, and you know, for me, it's like I need to do what is gonna keep me learning Japanese. If Anki is just gonna make like Japanese like annoying or something, then I need to stop it, because you know, need to get my shit together and do more Japanese. So yeah, but that's just me. Like I don't recommend people not do Anki. Like I recommend you do Anki. Like do it. It's just me. And if you don't want to do it, that's fine. But you know, just know that like whatever, just know the possible consequences of your action. Just know that you might advance slower and stuff like that. Like, and I'm not doing Anki, fully understanding that. Like everything I talk about, like on my Twitter, the stuff I do with my Japanese and stuff like that, that like maybe isn't exactly recommended, or hasn't been, or an idea that hasn't been tested, just know that that's just all me. Like I'm not saying that you should or shouldn't do something. Like you do what you want to do with your immersion, because that's what I'm doing. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that's basically it. Like I'm doing okay. Like my comprehension's good. Like if you want to give me a percentage, like 80-90% of content that I consume, like I mean in terms of like the full of out of the comprehension, like the words maybe like 80-ish% maybe. It really depends on what I'm working with. It really depends. Because it could be between 70 and 80%. It just depends on what I'm working with. Even down to 60. But like, how do I say this? I'm not really worried about all that. Like I just realized I've been shaking like this because I'm just like, I don't know. But I don't know, like I'm not really worried that much about my comprehension. Like I'm just getting better day by day, and improving reading and stuff. As for pitch accent, I know I always have to talk about this. I'm thinking of getting either the NHK or Shinmeikai accent dictionary, but it's just that it's pretty pricey. I can probably get it, but I'll really have to think about it. All I know is that I'm not getting both accent books. I'm only getting one accent book, like either the NHK or the Shinmeikai one. I'm not getting both. I'm getting one, because that shit is expensive. If I do get it. But yeah, pitch accent. For a while, I was really trying to get into it, but like right now, I'm just kind of putting it out of my mind, just because there's so much going on that like, I honestly, like at the moment, like I still check for pitch accents and words, and still try to listen to pitch accent when I'm like listening and stuff, because it's just become a habit at this point. But like as for studying it like a bit more seriously, I have no interest in that right now. Like I just simply don't care right now. Like I'm sorry, but I just don't. And so for now, at least, I'm not really gonna be putting too much energy into pitch accent. I'm not gonna worry about that right now, because I just don't really care. And if I don't really care, like that's it. Like that's my problem, is what I'll say. Not recommending everyone else do the same. This is just me. So I think that's it for this video. Like I don't really have anything else to add, and I don't want to make this longer than like 20 to 25 minutes. So I think I'm gonna just end things here. I know I talked about a lot of things that don't really have to do with Japanese also, just because but yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm gonna after this video, I'm probably gonna just go ahead and make my like actually like me speaking Japanese video after 1.5 years. Let me tell you, it's not that amazing. My Japanese is not great, but especially because I haven't really done like actual practicing, like shadowing or anything. So this is all just like outputting like just directly from like what I've gained from immersion, basically, which is you can work with it, but it's not the best kind of output. But that's what I'm gonna work with. And so yeah, I'll probably put in the link in the description once that video is up. Like I'll put in the description of this video, but it'll probably pop up on my Twitter once it's uploaded. I don't know how long this video is gonna take to process, you know, after I upload it. So it's either gonna come within like, because this video will probably come online within a few hours maybe. Because it's gonna be late, because I'm recording this late at night, so it's gonna go up later at night. So my speaking Japanese video, if this video right now processes before I go to bed, then I'll upload my speaking Japanese video probably, and it should be up like basically in the middle of the night Eastern Standard Time. But I don't know, so don't quote me on that. Just expect it like tomorrow, maybe by like probably before 3 p.m. EST tomorrow, honestly, because I'm sleeping in probably, because I work 4 days a week, like I'm with the summer program working 4 days a week, and now I'm off until Sunday, and so like I'm sleeping in because I'm tired, and I'm also like this like I know I said I was gonna end the video, but I just need to talk about this real quick. I like had stress with college and stuff, like trying to figure out like, because I need to enroll in like a remedial class or whatever, and it's not up for enrollment, and it's driving me insane. Because of like, I don't know how that's gonna work with the schedules of the classes I've already enrolled for, and so I'm trying to like, I'm waiting for that to come up, and I'm also gonna try to call and see what's up, but I'm gonna call next week. I called this week, they're like they weren't in, so I'm gonna just do it next week, because I really like that really drove me crazy this week, and so I just need to chill. And also stuff related to my financial aid, which even though I can afford, my parents can afford the like for me to go to the college that I'm going to, it's just like having the aid would be nice to like reduce that cost as much as possible. So I'm just trying to figure that stuff out, but a lot of it is stuff that I can't do anything about right now, so I'm basically just kind of trying to put it out of my mind, because like like it's better for me to not worry about things that I don't have control over, basically. Like it puts a lot less stress on my mind, makes me a lot happier, like lets me just play games and just like chill. It's just that when I also have work, and then I like get like sleep deprived, then like my mind gets really negative, and it's not a great experience. So yeah, but anyways guys, I know this video was all over the fucking place, but now we'll end the video, and you can expect that by tomorrow, well actually it's gonna be tomorrow in an hour, but I will have my video of me speaking Japanese up. I promise you that. I know like people like on Twitter just really want to see it, even though it's not that great Japanese, but like I'm kind of excited too, even though this is basically gonna be like a roast my Japanese video or some shit, probably. But I mean, hey, like, whatever. I'm just gonna YOLO it. So, see you guys, in like a couple hours, a day or something. You're gonna see the Japanese speaking Chad Gaijin. Yeah, peace.